Hey everybody, Jeremy with Detroit Tech. When I reviewed the Sennheiser HD650s, I didn't even bother really mentioning this in the review, they actually sounded pretty bad on my phone. Now, I'm pretty sure the Nexus 6P just really isn't up to spec powering 300 ohm audiophile headphones, but it got me thinking about how to power them on my phone if I wanted to. I looked around on Amazon and found this, the FiiO A1 portable headphone amplifier. Does it get the job done? Let's find out. I've seen plenty of different reviews of FiiO products before. They're basically the entry into the portable amps with anything ranging from $25 up to around $150, depending on the site you go to. This little guy's entry level, $25. 4 EQ modes, 13 hours of playtime on a single charge, and enough juice to power headphones that says up to 100 ohms. Not enough to power the HD650s, but I had to give those back by this time anyway. Now you break open the box and it's actually a pretty nice unboxing experience. Here's the amp with removable clear plastic clip attached. There's a USB-A to micro USB cable to charge it, foot-long cable with 1/8" male-to-male connectors on both sides, short 3-inch cable as well with right angle male connectors. There's an extra plastic clip and a collar if you just don't want the clip at all, and of course the instruction manual, which is actually kind of useful. I mean, it's pretty much it, but hey, it's 25 bucks. Looking on the outside, it's a nice silver finish. There's micro USB input for the power, aux in port, headphone out, volume up and down, and the power EQ status button / LED. I do wish there would be like a small screen rather than just an LED indicator, but again, 25 bucks. What's supposed to be the big selling point of this little guy is the 4 EQ modes, bass off, bass 1, bass 2, and bass 3. This is where the instructions actually come in pretty handy. If the status LED stays lit constantly, EQ is set to bass off. If it flashes once every 2 seconds, bass 1, twice every 2 seconds, bass 2, and you guessed it, 3 times every 2 seconds, bass 3. All in all, it is pretty simple. So does it perform as advertised? Well, yes and no. First off, my status OB1s were used to perform the test. To learn more about those headphones, check out the video up here. Definitely provided more volume than my phones could usually push, which is good. On the flat EQ, so bass off, the sound didn't really seem to be changed at all, which is great. I would hope it would just pass the sound through cleanly. I ventured into bass 1 and was actually pleasantly surprised. As advertised, the bass jumped right up. It was still relatively defined, but it just lent that extra low end you want when listening to hip hop or EDM or something like that. When you get into bass 2, however, things change. It sounds like they used a pretty wide EQ curve, and the sound was actually getting pretty muddy. It just seemed to boost more of the low end. So instead of 80 to 100 hertz, it started picking up into 200, which just kind of muddies everything up. So let's just say I was less than impressed. Bass 3 was honestly just terrible. I'm not really sure what they were doing. It sounded like everything they didn't boost in bass 2 was just turned down. So any definition in the high end completely disappeared. The low end and the low mids just made me feel like a 2-year-old after a rainstorm, or a dog digging in the backyard after a rainstorm, or you get the point. It was terrible. Which brings me to the conclusion. Would I recommend buying this? Well, it depends on what you're going to use it for. I'm going to keep it around just for maybe some trips, just to kind of get some extra volume from my M50Xs, maybe a little bass boost for some Tupac or Jay-Z, but will never venture into the bass 2 or 3 unless I'm trying to play a trick on someone. I mean, if you're looking to get some extra juice to power your headphones, go for it. The included clips, they're a nice touch and pair well with the short little cable that it comes with. However, if you're looking for a nice amp that gives you options on EQ, or for something that really adds to your music, run away fast. You'll want to either get something way more expensive or go to the tube amp route, but then you can't really travel with that on an airplane. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Hit the thumbs down if you thought it sucked. I'd love to hear from you kind of in the comments below. Any cool headphone amps you've used, you've had an experience with, and we'll see you in the next one.